So let's talk about friendships. And I'm gonna try to make this video short because I have an appointment to go to and I'm sitting right here in front of the office. So I got a few minutes and I want to quickly make a video about friendships. So friendships can either be damaging or helpful. Damaging because if you don't set those boundaries in your friendships to whereas they don't take advantage of you, then it is more damaging to you than it is helpful. And then there are friendships that are helpful because they push you to grow when you don't feel like you're headed anywhere, you know, or you can't see your way beyond. They push you to grow. And so there have been some friendships throughout my life where I've given my all to. When I say that I gave my all to, the all that I knew at the time, and then they turned around and slapped me in the face and just left me high and dry and treating me like crap. And then there are those other friendships that were brand new off the jump, and they started to pressure me and to judge me and say things about me when we haven't even known each other 5 minutes. Okay? And then there are those other friendships where I have had in my life that they have pushed me to grow, they have loved me for certain seasons in my life, but this particular season I'm in my life right now, those people are not around. And so I began to ask God, can you shed some light on this whole season situation when it comes to friendships? Because right now it makes me a little bit cautious to even open myself up to any more friends right now. Because friends can be really crazy. Really crazy, and friends can be really loving. I've had friends who've unfriended me on Facebook, and I like literally gave my all to them. I've had friends who just stopped talking to me altogether, and you know, I was like, what's going on? I'm trying to fix this screen. I'm sorry. You guys have to forgive me. I'm like learning how to work this camera. That's a little lighter. No? I'm learning how to work this camera, and right now I do not know all the settings and everything. And you know, it adjusting to my face and to my surroundings and just all that stuff. I don't know yet. But like, yeah, I had to learn some very powerful lessons over this past year. And it wasn't until I really went through something horribly, that's another video for another day, that I went through something real horrible, to the point that I didn't know whether I was coming or going, and those people just dropped out of my life like I meant nothing to them. God allowed me to hear certain things, and when I heard what one particular person said, it wasn't like hurtful in the sense that they were attacking me. It was hurtful in the sense that they basically said that they don't care about what I'm dealing with. And that hurt. And so when it comes to friendships and relationships, you have to really learn how to guard your heart, guard your life. But then while you are guarding your heart and guarding your surroundings, you have to really focus on bettering yourself. And that's what I've been doing this past year, is just bettering myself mentally and emotionally. And it's been a tough journey because no one really knows that struggle like you do. You know, no one really knows that struggle. And it's frustrating because you wish, you pray that those people who say they love you will be on this journey with you, you know, but at the same time, you have to know when to cut the umbilical cord from them and say, okay, I need to really get me together because right now it is not right. And I want to address this in another video because depression and anxiety in the Black community, just period, across the board with people, but especially in the Black community, because that's the culture that I know and that I live. But we are horrible when it comes to mental health. We are horrible at it. We are horrible at discussing it and talking about it. And so I want to talk about it in another video, and about my new book that's going to come out next year. But this is just me dealing with me and learning that it's okay to say that I need me right now. So if you're going through something with friendships and you feel like they've given up on you, friendship relationships, whether they're like close-knit friends that are like sisters or brothers to you, or mother figures or father figures or auntie, whatever type of relationships, and you kind of it kind of feels to you like they don't care, or you're alone, you feel alone, just know that we are all going through something, and sometimes we're all going through things around the same time, you know. And it took me a while to really grasp that concept that, you know, Toy, is not that people don't love you, but it's that they are dealing with some things on their own as well as trying to be there for you. I can't say that about everyone, because I know some people just was like, bye Felicia, they was out, they like dipped. And then other people just, you know, focus on them, which you should. And then I had to learn how to focus on me. My question to you is, and to myself, this is my question that I'm laying out here, is when you are focusing on you and you are trying to get you together mentally and spiritually, emotionally, etc., where is that balance for you when they don't understand what you're dealing with mentally and emotionally and physically? Where is that balance with you? You know, do you still discuss it with them or try to discuss it with them even though they shut you down? Or do you cut it off, that relationship off for a while, and say, I'm going to figure out what I need to do for me? So that's my question to you. I know where I'm at right now in that question, and I know what I'm doing. And people around me don't understand. They don't get it. But I just pray that in the end they will. And in the end it'll be okay. So, yes, this video is about friendships, and it kind of went off on a different route with friendships and relationships and dealing with your own self. But all in all, it's about friendships, and it's about those relationships that you have with people, and how, you know, how sometimes they're there for you and sometimes they're not. Okay, so it is getting time to go into my appointment. I'm going to gather my bearings and sip on a little bit of this coffee and head on up. Sweet. Yeah, it's like 3 something and I'm just getting a cup of coffee. But when I tell you I need it, I need it. Alright, peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. Love you guys, and I will see you soon.